I'll be the first one to say here, nobody cares about your eye contact. Okay? It's not that deep. No one cares about your eye contact. And like, look me in the eyes right now, okay? Just as like, focus. Don't scroll to the comments of the next video. You can't fucking focus because you have the attention span of a goldfish. Just listen to what I'm saying for a little bit. And just like, hear me out, okay? No one cares about what you do or what you say. If you want to have like charisma, right? If you want to be able to like magnetize people and like actually make friends and be loud and not care about what people think of you in a social setting, you gotta turn your brain off to the like, you gotta numb your brain, okay? You gotta callous your brain to the point where there's zero resistance between what's up here and what comes out of your mouth. Zero resistance. You have a thought, you say it. You have a joke, you say it. Think of it like a waterfall, right? It's running water. What happens to running water when it gets stale, when it's just held and like caged up, right? Fresh water that is caged up and doesn't flow no longer, like it doesn't flow any longer. It gets moldy. Algae grows in it. It gets all like, ew. You don't want that. You want a free-flowing waterfall. Streams of thoughts, streams of jokes. You have a joke, say it. I don't care if it's like a stupid dad joke, just say it. Because it's not about what you say. It's not about what you do. What it is about is your energy, your vibe. How do you come across as? Are you needy? Or are you certain and like whole in yourself to the point where you don't need other people's laughter? You don't need other people's response. Be okay with you saying something and being ignored. How does that make you feel? How do you feel when you tell a joke and no one laughs? How do you feel about yourself? And what do you think other people think of you after that? That's what really matters. Because that changes your energy, your frequency, and then that affects the rest of the way you see yourself, which then affects the way that you speak, talk, and carry yourself, your body language, your breathing, everything. Everything is a byproduct of your self-image, the way that you see yourself. And your fears, your beliefs, your need for other people's approval is a reflection of how much what the quality of your self-image. It's a reflection of the quality of your self-image. Let's say my self-image is absolutely terrible. It's flawed. It has holes in it, cracks in it. I don't like myself, right? So I want people's laughter, people's approval, people to talk to me and welcome me into the setting, to fill those cracks, to glue the pieces together, because I can't glue them in for myself, because you haven't earned it. You haven't deserved it. You didn't put in that work for yourself to be able to respect yourself and love yourself. So you choose to find it in other people. But what you don't realize is that all it takes is one person to say something bad about you, one person to criticize you, one person to say something against what you believe or talk behind your back, and boom, shattered. It's all shattered. What everyone has ever said good to you, complimented you, that has helped glue the pieces of your self-image together, shatters with one person. So what's the real fix? Well, maybe self-image, as the name applies, self, comes from you, yourself. You need to earn it, and no one else can put the pieces together, put the puzzle together, except for you. Glue is from other people, but you need to find the pieces that actually fit into those cracks. So what are you hiding from yourself? What are your insecurities? I can't tell you. But I'm willing to bet that you know, and you're hiding from yourself. And you probably have been hiding from yourself for years. Don't worry. I'll be first to admit, so have I. But when I started to be aware of how much I was like really hiding from myself and actually looking at myself in the mirror and saying, hey bro, get on your shit, pussy. Like, you're running from yourself. You have all these insecurities you're not tackling. You have all these people that you want to talk to that you're too afraid to talk to. I literally made a list of people that I was afraid to talk to at school, at church, at like wherever that I would go. And then I would willingly just go up to them, say hi, get to know them, try and befriend them. Not everyone's for you, obviously, but I made a list to chase my fear. And when you chase your fears and actually like autistically make a list to chase your fears, you'll find that you not only making a list that you can visibly read of your fears, and like you naturally, because you wrote them down, you'll feel obligated to chase them and overcome your fears now, right? Because you put in the effort and you can like actually see step by step what to do. You also feel a sense of pride, a sense of fulfillment, a sense of like, wow, now I know what to do. Now I can really, truly accept that I'm not where I want to be. But now I know what to do. And that's half the battle. If not 80% of the battle, because you being clueless and unaware was basically the majority of your issue. Chasing fear, overcoming insecurity, and keeping the promises that you make to yourself. I think those 3 things are the biggest things that will literally contribute to you loving yourself more, respecting yourself more, and really gluing the pieces together of your self-image. Your attention span is probably better than 95% of people. If you literally I didn't say anything for 3 seconds and you're still here. I just want you to be proud of yourself for a second. Give yourself something to really be proud of for a second. Just acknowledge that. Why is it so hard for you to be proud of yourself? I struggle with the same thing. It's so difficult for me to be proud of myself, even though I've achieved my goals or what I set out to do. I still find it so difficult to be proud of myself no matter what. I don't know what it is. I think it's some kind of childhood trauma or insecurity or whatever. I'm never proud of myself. I just caught my first tennis ball dunk because I play basketball. I just caught my first tennis ball dunk a week ago, and I just played it off. I've been waiting for that moment for years. And I just said, okay, what's next? Dodgeball. I'll get that in a month. I just played it off like it was nothing. And I had waited for that moment for years. Literally years I had fantasized about it. Dunking a tennis ball. Now that I have it, it's it loses its meaning. That's not how I want to live my life. When I get something that I so desire, that I've wanted so badly, and then once I attain it, once I have it, it just loses its meaning. No, man, I don't want that, but that's how I live my life. And I'm willing to bet that's how you live your life too. Once you have something, you stop appreciating it. Once you have something, it loses its value. It's like fighting the final boss in a video game, and then you unlock him as your own character, and then he's 50 times weaker. That's literally how you're living your life right now. Back to the topic. I literally went on a tangent. It's not about what you say or what you do. It's about your energy. Are you needy? Can people feel that? Because when you're needy, bro, everyone can feel that. Everyone can tell when you're needy. Everyone can tell when you want approval. Subconsciously, consciously, it doesn't matter. People can tell. People can feel it. Okay? You need to understand that. Because I didn't for a very long time. And honestly, I'm only figuring it out right now. And I'm already seeing the effects of me being in a social situation. And I can consciously pinpoint okay, boy, you're starting to feel kind of needy. You want these people's attention. You want these people's approval. Boom, take a step back. Take a deep breath. Be okay being by myself. Be okay telling a joke no one laughs to. Be okay saying something no one replies to. It's okay. It happens to everyone. But I don't know why no one talks about this, okay? It's okay. You're not socially awkward. Okay, maybe you are. But you need to understand that happens to everyone. I think that'll help you a lot. As always, I have a free Telegram, first link in the description, if you want to hear daily advice and lessons that I pick up daily. It's completely free. Just click it, bro. Just click it. Fuck you. Just click it. I think you'll find it useful. And as always, if you want to hear more from a 17-year-old trying to figure out life, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. Love you, bro. Want to see you winning. Get after it.